Dub Nation, there are still seats available for upcoming games. Please go to the nearest ticket booth to get yours today.
Attention, Dub Nation. We're doing another special giveaway at our next home game. The first...
MP, what's up, my man? You're hooping lately.
Man, that means a lot. You know I've been a fan of yours for a minute now.
I make me feel old, man.
Nah, that's just respect. Yo, you wanna trade jerseys after the game?
I'm flattered, but I can't give them out that easy, man. You gotta earn it.
All right, I'll do that.
You got less humble real quick, huh? All right, let's do it.
And thanks for joining us on this Christmas Eve. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. So the New York starting five. Nicholas Claxton out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Shepard, and it's Wiggins in at the 3 spot. And for the Warriors, they've got Evan Mobley. Q out there with Podziemski. Then there's Anthony Edwards, and it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. There should be plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
Here's Q. Brunson covering. Here's Q. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Edwards from the arc. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And that corner pocket triple, terrific shot by Edwards from deep.
Here's Brunson. Mobley with the rebound. And it's the Warriors' ball. The question on everybody's mind is, will they surpass the 71-72 Lakers, 33 wins in a row? We will see tonight.
Well, this squad has been on an unreal tear through the competition to this point. No question, this is going to end up being one of the greatest all-time streaks that we have ever seen. How far can these guys go? And what's going to be the factor in the game that ends this streak? It's going to be interesting.
Now, Brunson, after Anthony Edwards missed from long range.
Totally in rhythm right now. The moment Brunson has the ball in his hands, right into that shot.
Brent, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but I think it amazes both of us that Jalen Brunson fell to the second round, the 33rd pick back in 2018. So, with that in mind, how has he overcome the doubters?
Well, the first thing he got was opportunity, Kevin, and that's all you can ask for as a young player. What he was able to do in Dallas opened up the eyes of a lot of people to what he was capable of as a point guard in the league. But trust me, Jalen Brunson has never stopped believing in his ability and confidence to dominate a game the way that we've seen him do that in the past couple of seasons.
Here's Q. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. Edwards passes to Q. Back to Edwards from the arc. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. For New York, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Brunson scanning the floor. Had the space there, but it's offline. Golden State's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Edwards. Here's Q. His last outing, he had 24 points. Oh, and here we go. Antetokounmpo, nobody back. Plays it in off the breakaway.
Yeah, don't let Giannis get a step on you. His one step counts for 3 sometimes, and he's gone.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, I did get a chance to speak with Steve Kerr a little bit. Now, Coach said they need to take away Jalen Brunson's weapons and make him make plays, especially from outside. Coach said Brunson is a great distributor. He gets all of his teammates involved. We need to take away his weapons and make him shoot free. See if the defense can do that. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks. Here's Q, and that one is hammered home.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
A three-pointer, Wiggins. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, right now, helping the offense out by creating space. Andrew Wiggins deadly enough from that spot.
Here's Q. Pass to Edwards. Here's Q. 5 on the clock, and it's Podziemski in the corner. Shoots the three, and Anthony Edwards hits from deep. Edwards got 11.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
The 9-foot shot. Wiggins inside the line. Warriors with the rebound. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Yeah, let's give a shout out to their defense in that one. The intensity, the shot blocking, just a dominant performance.
Yeah, last game was pretty impressive stuff on that end of the floor, just getting up near shooters and blocking as many shots as they did.
And here are the Warriors now. Following the miss by Andrew Wiggins. A shot by Podziemski, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Mid-range, plenty of room for that release. He's going to take those all day long.
And so here is Golden State following the score by New York. It's Edwards on the wing. Here's Q. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And another three for Golden State.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Brunson right side. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where
previous players to review the play.
the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
We get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Warriors, and he's supplying a lot of their offense with his three-point shooting. The Knicks have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Q out there with Henderson. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. Then it's Johnson. And it's Petrushev in at the power forward. That's the Warriors' 5. And here we go. Fast break. Henderson's got it. It's good. Henderson's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
To the paint. Here's Brunson. Pretty bucket inside by Brunson.
Brunson, one of those players that's just not going to be denied, determined to convert inside, and he does.
GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Q in their last matchup against the Suns was a big factor. He scored 24 points, and he reached that total with some superb shooting from deep. A performance like that makes you hungry for more. We'll be looking to follow that up tonight. Guys?
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
Sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
Warriors leading by 4. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
Next foul.
And the Warriors making a change here. Podziemski's checked in.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Q. Pass to Henderson. Shot clock at 6. Podziemski on the wing. Over Shepherd. Podziemski's shot is good. Podziemski's got the lead up to 6 now for the Warriors. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Brunson the pass to Smith. Ayton against Claxton. Claxton sets the screen for Shepherd. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Charles Massey, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. And Anthony Edwards subbed in for Henderson. Here's Q. Pass to Edwards. And Brent, you hear some players now having their shooting motion analyzed with optical recognition. More data for the shot doctor.
Well, Kevin, information is one thing, but disseminating that information and being able to communicate that to a player is really where the rubber meets the road. How are you going to help him grow with that kind of analysis?
Here's Brunson. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Warriors leading by 6. Here's Q. Pass to Podziemski. Traps in the tray. Podziemski's got 5 points so far.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Knicks are gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Brunson, no good.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Pass to Edwards. Here's Q. Back to Edwards. And another 3 for Golden State.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Jones checked in for the Warriors. And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Josh Hart.
It's a concerning trend for him. Whether he's lost some strength or just isn't putting in as much effort on the glass as he used to. He's not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore, and that's something that needs to change.
Here's Q. A 3-ball. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Some nice passing by New York here. Floats it up for Giannis. It's picked off. And it's the Warriors on the break. Here's Q. Over in the corner, Edwards. Shot clock at 5. Hits the outside fadeaway. Edwards got 19 points.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Pass to Shepard. They need this. And finished off by Shepard.
You love how eager Wiggins is to involve his teammates. That's a nice assist.
Here's Q. Edwards with it. Here's the floater. And that's 2 points on the layup. Edwards got the lead up to 14 now for the Warriors. And so it's the Golden State Warriors sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
With All-Star Weekend around the corner, let's see who's looking to bring down the...
This is a contest where sometimes you get guys who don't play much. So a lot of their best dunks happen in practice. Makes the evaluation a lot harder.
Word gets out, though, Kenny.
Now let's talk about that lopsided first half. Obviously a lot of work to do for the Knicks.
They have to be better offensively. Shooting under 40%. You know how to fix that, fellas? Feed the bigs.
Stop the... And that is a wrap. Now...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
On the court for the Knicks, Andrew Wiggins is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Shepard. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Claxton in at the 5 down low. Pass to Podziemski. Here's Q. Back to Podziemski. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Podziemski's got the first points of the second half here for the Warriors. Ball stolen. Q. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Brunson adds a two-pointer, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Shooting while in rhythm, Brunson now becoming troublesome.
Here's Q. Pass to Podziemski. And another three for Golden State.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
Wiggins outside. Got a piece of it. Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Shepard with the ball. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
Here's Q, and another three for Golden State.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
For New York, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And the NBA is truly an international league. I mean, look no further than DeAndre Ayton, hailing from the Bahamas.
Well, you love that him and Buddy Hield carrying the torch for their home country. Ayton is actually the second first overall pick from the Bahamas, the first one being the great Michael Thompson.
Here's Q. Off target from three-point range. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Brunson finds Claxton. And here is Antetokounmpo. Off target with his three. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Here's Q. Brunson covering. A nice shot by Q. And here's Brunson. 9 points in the game so far. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Good on the three-point shot. Brunson's got 12 points in the game.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Lets the three fly. Hughes' shot is off. For New York, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field.
The D has done a very poor job at contesting him from outside, guys. He's tearing into them right now, and they cannot stop him.
Henderson's checked in for Q, and New York making a change here. As we approach the halfway mark, let's take a look at how everything in the East right now stands. Taking a look at New York. Right now, they're down in the 9th spot. They haven't had the kind of success they had wanted to have at this point of the season.
Well, I think for New York,
Gordy's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Wang comes in for Shepard. And it's Mitchell in for Jalen Brunson. Warriors leading by 15. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Q. He's got 9. A 3. Carries it from three-point range. Q's got 10 points here in the second half.
He was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
Here's Shed. And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. And more than anything, their three-point. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Johnson is out there with Pajemski. Then it's Q. Then it's Henderson. And it's Bassey in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Warriors' 5. Stolen by Henderson, and it's the Warriors on the break. Powered down with both hands.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Brunson the pass to Smith. And the 3 off target.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
A nice shot by Q.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Nick shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Here's Wang. He's defended by Pajemski. Brunson with a clean look. The Warriors pull it in. Bassey's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Q. From the arc. A rebound by Shed. Shed's got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's Brunson outside. Sinks the three-pointer.
He has been an absolute wrecking ball from outside during this half, guys.
Warriors leading by 20. Here's Q. Anderson looking it over. Here's Q. No good from outside.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Brunson with another miss.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
The Knicks have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the 3rd quarter. Pass to Smith. And you think about rookies coming into the NBA, it seems, Brent, that veterans are a little bit easier on the rookies now than they were in the past.
I think we romanticize, Kevin, a lot of those stories that we heard from the old days about veteran players giving it to the younger players. And certainly that's going to happen, especially at the beginning of the season. But these guys have known each other for a long time, and these friendships and bonds have started from years ago. So a little bit less and less. It's still fun to poke at the rookies, just a little bit.
Hughes' shot is off. New York's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Playing the pass to Brunson. New York, no good that time either.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Now Podziemski. Here's Q. Hands it from downtown. Q's got 11 points in the quarter.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace. And that's produced some easy scores.
Shepard, that's good.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And Brunson has it in the corner. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here's Golden State. They're on a 17-6 run. Lets it go with a three. It's rebounded by New York. There's the lob at Antetokounmpo. Brunson finds Giannis. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Brunson's got 20 points.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Warriors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, but an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in men. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And with this win, they'll end up notching another victory for this year's campaign, win number 33.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Q.
Now, serving up feeds all night long. He was the best teammate that they had on the floor.
And the winner's mentality Wiggins has is commendable. A hard worker who wants to keep improving. Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
From deep, Brunson Drills it from outside.
At this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
And that one misses. And the Warriors making a change here. Jones is checked in. No luck that time either. And Brent, when you talk about the best player in the league, Giannis has got to be in that conversation, correct?
Yeah, there's no doubt, Kevin. I mean, the numbers he puts up are incredible. It's how easily he dominates a game and just how unstoppable of a force he is. You know, there's so many teams out there trying to find answers for what Giannis is doing to them offensively, but how do you equip a defense to slow down the force that is Giannis Antetokounmpo?
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock.
Number 7, second personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for New York. Jalen
The first free throw is good.
2 shots.
And both free throws good for Brunson. Here's Q. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Puts it up from 12. It's hauled in by Claxton. Now here's Antetokounmpo. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that
Tough game out there, man. You got that dog in you for real.
Thanks, man. I'm going to use this jersey as inspiration to keep grinding. Thank you, man. This means a lot.
Of course, anytime.
Good luck the rest of the season.
You too. Stay healthy.